I've got a hole in my irrigation line. And so what I'm gonna have to do is cut out the tape and then cut the pipe, install my fittings, and then tighten the fittings. And where do you think the break is? Well, the break is right under there. See where it's taped? That's where we're going. So let's do it. Let's go in here and crawl underneath and get this thing done. And so when you don't make excuses in life, because your excuses are not there to serve you. They're there to distract you from the work that needs to be done so that you can live an extraordinary life. You understand? Things are going to change in this world, you know. There's going to be people who are going to really suffer in the future. And the people who are going to do a lot of suffering are the people who don't realize what is happening to our world. And we live in a world where nobody fixes anything. They just want new, you know. And that new is slavery. Because when you go out and buy a house that you can't afford, you're a slave to the bank. And when you go out and buy a car that you can't afford, you're a slave to the leasing company. But when you can fix things, when you can actually use your brain and your hands at the same time and solve problems, you can live a life that 90% of people have no clue about. And that's the kind of life I want you to experience. Because I'll tell you, those people, man, they never complain. They just get it done. That's where we're at today. So we gotta find this hole that is, look at that. I found a dead something. Look, it's got a, and this is where we work. No excuses, right? Just doing the work. Well, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to find it. So I'm going to have to go turn the pump on and figure out where it's coming from. So we know the pump is working because I just came in and saw that the spigots are, yep, the spigots are working. So now we just have to go and find out where our pinhole is. And there it is. If you can see it, it's in between those two lines. So now that we've isolated the problem, we know exactly where to cut out and where to install our new fitting. So back we go into the abyss. And just remember, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. And the reason that everybody's not doing it is because it's not easy. So we're going to make a cut with confidence, right? Because confident people live a different life. And you know what's amazing? Is that I have the wrong fitting size. Holy shit. Now what? I don't even have a test cap to put into this thing right now. What am I gonna do? Well, I gotta go and get a new fitting. So I got the new fitting. And I just want to remind everybody something that was taught to me years ago. And it really serves me whenever I'm struggling with a project or things aren't going as planned. And I'm going to share it with you. And that is, good things take time, right? When they're good, they take time, they take effort, they take skills. And if you give up too soon, then you'll never know what could have been. And that is a real beautiful mantra that I share with all of my followers, because you're never going to get it right the first time. Just remember that. And good things take time. And if they didn't take time and they were easy, chances are you'll lose it just as easy. So now we've made our connection right here. Hopefully there's no more leak in our water line. And now we can go irrigate the farm. Just remember, don't give up. Because if you give up, you'll never know the outcome. And that's what we had to do, is put that little coupling in. Let's go turn on the pump and see if we got it right. Oh my God. And here we go. Trip the breaker. I can hear the water flowing. Let's see if the water does leak. No leak. We'll relieve the pressure on the line. Oh yeah, here it is, baby. Now let's go irrigate our beautiful property.